Here, every team is champion. There is no second team, third team. I want to see how far I can go.
Todo jogador quer representar seu país lá fora, então comigo não é diferente. E isso é uma motivação enorme. Como eu disse, é tipo, basicamente para isso que eu jogo.
ก็คิดว่าเป็นรายการระดับโลกที่พอๆกับ World Champion และคิดว่าเราอยากมาท้าพิสูจน์กับพวกเก่งๆในรายการนี้
Every time when fans hear Gambit, they always think about all glory days, Moscow 5 days. We definitely, as a team, want to make a history as a new Gambit lineup.
La percepción que algunas personas tienen que somos el peor, la vamos a quemar de acuerdo a cómo juguemos este torneo, pero sí.
Personally, for me, I feel like MSI 2018 is more of a redemption story because I really want to make up for last year's MSI.
There is little margin for error in this tournament. Being a 4-team group and only one team makes it through, definitely every match matters a lot. Lose one match and that's it.
今回は前回の MSI と同じ地域のステージのグループステージなんでそこでまた僕らが今度はリベンジする形で結果がそういうことができるのがすごく楽しみですね。
Top lane, PvP, Steos. Jungle, Diamond Prox. In the mid lane, Kira. AD carry, Lodic. Support, Edward. Coach, Atramains. And their sub-jungler, Segamitsu. Their opponents from the CLS, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Chaos Latin Gamers. In the top lane, Nate. In the jungle, Tearwolf. Mid lane, Plugo. AD carry, Fix. Support, Slow. Coach, Pierre. Sub AD carry, Zealot. Give it up one more time for Gambit Esports and Chaos Latin Gamers. Players, please take your seats. And Rusty, as we get ready, I mean, they talked about it on the desk already, but prestigious lineups here. That's one of the things I love about these play-in events. We get to see a lot of the same players return, refine their strategy, because so many of these guys are regional powerhouses. They absolutely dominate their domestic leagues. They come again and again to these play-in stages, and I feel like we see something different from them every time.
Yeah, they certainly do. And if the first team we look at is Chaos Latin Gamers, you'll note that they've won 5 out of their last 7 season titles. So they are a dominant team domestically. Even if this split was a struggle, they're an organization that constantly seems to find success. And once again, they're here today. And when you speak towards that struggle, though, it's something that they have to get over, that hurdle they have to succumb and actually get past to look good on the international stage. But They're always perhaps protecting their AD carry.
And this may just confirm that the Rakan is going to the bot lane. Xayah and Rakan linked up together, of course, have received some hits in terms of how they function as a duo, but still potentially as terrifying as ever.
Absolutely. When they're the duo, they are still going to be strong. It's the availability of Rakan specifically. No matter how much you nerf them, if you've got double the dash distance, that's double the engage distance potentially there. And often you'll just bait your AD carry to stand forwards, and you're always there to help.
Good potential to turn it around. Gambit debating on their last pick of the first pick phase. See if they want to match top lane. Trundle, of course, a flex pick by nature. See exactly where they want to put that one as we progress further. And a quick, almost no hesitation coming in from the side of KLG, giving Tierwolf that Graves in the jungle.
Yeah, you see the Trundle locked in, and immediately the Graves follows for Tierwolf. And Graves is a champion that you will start to see more of in the jungle role as well moving throughout this tournament. Super good clear, as you would expect. Graves hasn't changed in that regard at all, and he can bully people very successfully. And Trundle, very difficult to actually catch Graves if they ever meet in the jungle 1v1. You can just dash over the pillar, and you're pretty safe.
Easy escapes, get to farm up nice and safe. And of course, a champion that's just been slowly banned consecutively over so many patches, now finally showing his face here on the international stage. Vladimir taken off the board. We did see that a little bit kind of across regions in the more recent patches. Tristana taken off, so a lot of the AD carry picks getting just chipped of
him. Gangplank, that is above and beyond his best champion, but they're able to give that one away. Gambit's able to lock that down as their last pick for themselves, and the compositions are set here. We've just added more engage to the mix.
I love it. Jhin Leona versus Xayah Rakan. There is so much CC in this bottom lane, Rusty. Someone is dying in the first 8 minutes. I can feel it.
I do feel like there is harmony with one of those bottom lanes, however. The other one is a Jhin Leona, which does raise some questions as to how it's going to play out, but it's not the worst combo. Jhin, if he's able to keep his distance, is usually in a safe spot. Leona's just going to have to be a super frontline tank for him right now, otherwise things can unwind very negatively. And then you throw Galio into the mix, then you throw Trundle into the mix. They can lock you down. That team composition when it comes to engaging and picking is quite strong.
I want to see exactly how it unfolds. What do we expect from the side of Chaos Latin Gamers? We know they like to play more towards the early game. What are their options here, Rusty?
I mean, right now it is all about the Graves to me. When you look at that whole draft, where does it center around? Karma has very good push in the mid lane. Sion should be able to control the top lane as well. All eyes should go to Tierwolf. He's the star of the team, and for good reason, but he usually comes towards the bottom lane, so that's where it gets tricky.
Here we go, folks. Game 1. Chaos Latin Gamers versus Gambit Esports. Players taking a brief moment of pause, debating their options here before they load into game.
And it was mentioned, you know, it's a single best of ones, double round robin. Every game super important. Starting the tournament with a victory is the best and only way that you want to be doing this if you're either of these teams, because the only spot that matters is first.
Absolutely a difficult spot to be, knowing that you have to be better than every single one of the teams in your group to even make it to the next stage, to make it to that best of 5, to earn a spot on the MSI main stage.
It may well be down here. Trundle's in.
Creative pathing. No chance to escape. The chain CC is coming in. Prime and Proc's right there. First blood for Gambit. So early in the game. Goodbye, KLG early game.
It slows a level 1 Leona, so there is no real opportunity to help his ally who has just been taken down. That is very...
And Steos needs the time to scale up. KLG
bringing down Plugo right now. They're actually looking for a dive. There's no Sion available, however.
Defiance not going to connect there on the Zenith Blade. That's not good news. There comes the Gangplank ult. Now they're trying to back it out. The damage comes in slow. They're going to be in a tough spot here. They're ready to turn it. They're just leaving him to die. In comes Kira. He's going to get one. Actually, all going to go over in the end. Beautiful turnaround for Gambit.
And you can see the idea from KLG, right? Get everyone together, group them up, go towards bottom lane. But they didn't have Sion. And then they actually lose the trade, even having to flash away here, Plugo. That was the start of a potentially okay idea where the execution was off in the first place, and they said in for a penny, in for a pound, we may as well commit to the dive, and it goes completely sideways.
This is exactly how Gambit liked to play the game, Rusty. We saw it in their finals. Anytime the opposition would try to make a play, anytime Rocks would try to make a play, they were there to punish. It's holding true here on the international stage up against Chaos Latin Gamers. Let's look at it one more time.
And it starts with Slow missing the E, of course, on the Leona, so has to flash forwards, and he's tanking the turret because he's the first person to go in, so can't contribute past that point, just has to run away. Tierwolf, whilst he was level 6, tried to burst, tried to escape, and then Diamond Prox was there at the correct moment as well. Hits the pillar and locks them all down under the turret. Very well done from Gambit as a counter gank, and then of course forcing Plugo's flash in the end. Little extra bonus on top.
Oh, and a tough spot for Tierwolf. We know Tierwolf, the veteran of this team, the vocal leader, and we've heard from experts When the team starts to fall behind, he stops talking.
That may be a mistake. Note that the Gangplank has the ult, has the teleport, and Gambit are the ones going forwards right now.
They're just threatening. Slow, though, wants to go in. The TP is going to be used. The chain CC follows up. Locked down. Out comes the ultimate from... Gonna find it. Sion is going to go forward, looking for the chain CC. Lodok has to use the ult. No more defensive tools used, and he gets taken down in the end. Kira now running for his life. Tearwolf on the hunt, has the Sion there. The CC, the slow, knock-up not going to connect. He's reloading. He's looking for a little bit more, but it's Kira who's next on the menu. One more shot! Taking him down as Vix finds the kill. Another one to follow. KLG right back in the game.
Now Plugo looking for the one remaining kill. Will not get it onto Edward, but the name of the game seems to be whoever dives is the one who loses the team fight right now. And it was Gambit's turn to dive. They thought they had the opportunity, but it was messy. It was very far from clean. And they're meant to pay for it. KLG back in the game. They will lose the turret top lane though, so they start to bleed objectives, but they are well and truly still within touching distance.
His sole job is to disrupt Diamond Prox taking objectives, and he will keep that trend going, although he is
Well, Diamond's completely stuck.
Stuck between him and the Dragon, wants to heal for a little bit more, but Tearwolf overstaying his welcome in the enemy jungle, not seeing the vision in the brush, and gets taken out immediately by the Gambit bottom lane. The deficit just continues to grow for KLG, but you can see they're desperate to make it back some. Going to drop. Great escape coming in from Gambit.
Nobody dying, but KLG still have control of the Herald area. They should be able to secure the objective. You can see Gambit now pushing forwards in the river one more time, perhaps looking to catch them off and prevent them from getting the objective, and they are looking.
Steos is here. Has Eternity Force, can do a lot of damage. The taunt available. Kira gonna lock up Nate immediately. Slow is going to go in, but he has no mana to get out. He's gonna get taken down in just a moment. Lodok grabs the kill. Edward weaving in and out of the backline to keep his carries safe. Plugo and the rest of the KLG lineup split. They may just have to give this one over. Tearwolf has the smite available, but no position to respond. Yet another objective going over to the side of Gambit.
Just resorting to having Plugo attempt to steal that one away. Ultimately will not be stolen. The smite there from Diamond Prox to secure it with the chomp at the same time. And now they have a Rift Herald that they can summon. For timing on the summon, there's no Graves nearby. He's in base, so they can't really respond to this whatsoever.
Steos laying down the barrels, looking for the setup. Still, they're going to try to go in. There is the curtain call. Nate could be in trouble. Not quite tanky enough. Edward charming up every member of the team. Here comes the heroic entrance. Will catch Slow out. The chain CC is there. The Leona is locked down, but she will try to make it to safety. A beautiful pillar comes in from Diamond Prox to stop anything else from happening, and Gambit are just running away with this game.
Great pillar. An unfortunate sacrifice. Diamond has to be pretty careful. He doesn't want to die here on the backside. They take the turret, and they are able to disengage. Should spend their money right now. Get those shit.
You said it earlier, Baron o'clock.
And that's actually a curious itemization choice from Kira Dracos. He goes towards the Rylo's Crystal Scepter as his second item, and I think that's actually quite nice for locking down people with the Q. Throw it out from long ranges, slow them down. Diamond, speaking of court.
Looking for the turn and burn, immediately using the Trundle ult. Down he goes. My God, the damage coming in from this Gambit lineup is just too much, and with the jungler dead, this may just signal the Baron.
You can tell the vision control is absolutely there for Gambit. The only way KLG get into the area is by face checking. Face checking against the composition of a Trundle and a Rakan will always take you down. So Gambit pushing forwards once again, securing even further vision control. Now the kill has been secured. The choice is theirs. Do they risk the Baron?
And now you're in the late game. You're in Gambit's home turf, and we can see why. Now Nate trying to turn something back in their favor. Steos going to fumble the flash, but the TP is now being used. Galio on the way, and that is one very strong gangplank, but here's Tearwolf. Maybe they can take him down. Steos still hungry for the kill. Gets the Sterix, wants one more barrel. Isn't going to get it. KLG getting something back, but that's the Baron you were waiting for, Rusty. In the meantime, it just drops.
Everybody shows up bottom lane this time. The gangplank starting to run away with the game by his lonesome in the bottom lane. Teleport's just there to wave and watch as he does pass away, but his Baron's secured for his team. They are set. We said it takes the Baron perhaps to just win this one for Gambit in its entirety. Well, now they've got it, and the cost was actually quite small.
Gonna have to see, and this is the issue when you fall so far behind. You have to commit so many members just to take down one, but Kira is gonna get that flash out. That's the mind game you were talking about earlier, Rusty. Is he gonna commit the flash? Plugo not gonna take the chance, makes it out to safety, and Gambit, the ball is in their court. It's been in their court for so long, and now it's time to see if they can close it out.
Of course, they go back towards the Baron here. We watch Steos on the opposite side. He is the distraction throughout all of this. They're doing the Baron as we speak. The flash was a mistake, but it wasn't a bad mistake in the end because he's just 1v1ing the side, and Tearwolf was trying to predict him, so he's actually okay here and buys a lot of time. Could have been so much worse.
I mean, we take those, let's be honest. If you're going to fail flash to accidentally save your own life for about another 10-15 seconds, and you have to think it's hard to commit too many members to him because you can see even Tier Wolf with some tanky stats under his belt, but immediately the engage comes out. Gambit already for a fight. Loaded throws out the ult, pulls it right back. Does not need it to peel. He is happy just to dish out the damage. Kira now taking down slow. Nate to follow. The zombie Scion going to be absolutely worthless in this exchange. Just buying a bit of time, but it is the eulogy for KLG in their first game on the back of that fight.
Oh, get the kill and a fix to round it out as well. They've still got the minions here, and it does look like Gambit want to continue to push forwards. Tier Wolf may not have what it takes to stop this Nexus from falling.
One man is simply not enough, Rusty. Gambit denying everything KLG threw at them, turning it back in their favor as they look to pick up their first win here at the MSI play-in stage. Tier Wolf, one last desperate stand. KDA going to get taken down just another notch as Gambit take their first win.
And it does feel clean from Gambit. As victories go, you'd be very happy with the outcome of that one, how they were able to navigate the game, get themselves the victory. Only 30 minutes in, pretty quick game from them as well. Slow, methodical, but very successful.
And the thing is, we saw every part of Gambit's playstyle showcased there with some new additions. We saw the creative early game play, the creative pathing from Diamond Procs. We saw their turnarounds, which were so key in bringing them home the victory in their own region. And we also saw something new. We saw them playing around the bottom side, setting up the bottom side. It was not